We've all been there, caught in the swirling vortex of not yet. The siren call of someday echoes in our ears. We craft elaborate excuses, weaving narratives of why today isn't the day. I'll start when the time is right, we whisper, clinging to the comfort of procrastination. Our minds become breeding grounds for justifications, each one a carefully constructed barricade against the daunting unknown. Once things calm down, we assure ourselves as if life ever offers a true respite from the storm. The to-do list never ends, responsibilities pile up like autumn leaves, and we convince ourselves that tranquility is a prerequisite for action. We yearn for a world painted in perfect hues, forgetting that the most vibrant masterpieces often emerge from chaos. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment, we declare, as if opportunity arrives on our doorstep with a meticulously planned itinerary. But perfection, like a mirage shimmering in the distance, is an elusive beast. It's a moving target, forever out of reach, designed to keep us rooted in the land of inaction. We become masters of delay, our dreams held hostage by the illusion of a flawless tomorrow. But what if this pursuit of the ideal is the very thing holding us back from the extraordinary? What if the whispers of not yet are the chains shackling our potential? The allure of someday is powerful. It promises a world free from obstacles, a realm where fear and doubt dare not tread. We cling to this idealized future like a life raft, convinced that when the stars align and the planets dance to our tune, we'll finally be ready to embark on our grand adventures. We wait for the fear to dissipate, for that surge of unwavering confidence to wash over us like a tidal wave. But fear is a cunning adversary, its grip tightening with each passing moment of hesitation. The longer we wait, the more deeply its roots burrow into our psyche, transforming aspirations into anxieties. We yearn for a sign, a cosmic nudge from the universe, a flashing neon arrow pointing us toward our destiny. But life rarely operates with such clarity. It throws curveballs, presents unexpected detours, and demands we navigate its twists and turns with a healthy dose of improvisation. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time. There will always be a reason to postpone, a justification for delay. Life is messy and unpredictable, a tapestry woven with threads of uncertainty. But within that uncertainty lies the exhilarating beauty of possibility. The price we pay for waiting is steep. Each day that slips through our fingers, a silent auction takes place. Our dreams, once vibrant and full of life, begin to gather dust on the shelves of our minds. The spark of inspiration, once a roaring inferno, flickers precariously in the wind of our indecision. We sacrifice momentum, that intoxicating force that propels us forward. We trade the satisfaction of progress for the gnawing discomfort of stagnation. The longer we wait, the heavier the weight of our unrealized potential becomes, threatening to crush the very spirit of ambition that resides within us. But perhaps the greatest casualty of waiting is the loss of self-belief. With each passing moment of inaction, the voice of doubt grows louder, its insidious whispers chipping away at our confidence. We begin to question our abilities, wondering if we have what it takes to transform our aspirations into reality. The pursuit of the perfect time is a seductive trap. It promises safety and security but delivers only regret and unfulfilled potential. The time to act is not someday, it's now. We convince ourselves that somewhere on the horizon, just beyond the realm of today, lies the magical land of just right. We envision a world where circumstances align flawlessly, where every resource is readily available, and where the path to success is paved with unwavering confidence. But this idyllic vision is a mirage, a shimmering illusion that dissolves upon closer inspection. We chase after this elusive ideal, sacrificing precious time and energy in pursuit of a flawless starting point. We analyze, strategize, and overthink, convinced that meticulous planning will guarantee a smooth and effortless journey. We become masters of procrastination disguised as preparation, forever waiting for the stars to align in perfect harmony. But the universe rarely operates on our meticulously crafted timelines. Life is a dynamic and unpredictable dance, full of unexpected twists and turns. It throws curveballs, presents unexpected detours, and demands we adapt with resilience and resourcefulness. The pursuit of just right becomes a self-imposed prison, a gilded cage that keeps us trapped in a perpetual state of waiting. We tell ourselves that we're being cautious, responsible even, but deep down we know that fear, not logic, is holding us back. The paralysis of perfection, how fear masquerades as preparation. Perfectionism, often disguised as a virtue, can be a cunning saboteur of dreams. It whispers in our ears, convincing us that we're not ready, not good enough, not worthy of pursuing our aspirations. It tells us that we need more time, more knowledge, more experience, before we can even consider taking that first step. We become paralyzed by the fear of failure, of judgment, of not living up to our own impossibly high standards. We overanalyze every detail, scrutinize every flaw, and convince ourselves that anything less than flawless is simply not acceptable. But here's the liberating truth. Perfection is an illusion, a mythical beast that exists only in our minds. The world doesn't reward perfection. It rewards action, resilience, and the courage to show up imperfectly and authentically. The path to growth and fulfillment is paved with mistakes, setbacks, and lessons learned along the way. It's in the messy, imperfect act of trying that we discover our true potential and build the resilience to overcome challenges. The seductive whisper of tomorrow, delay tactics, disguised as reason. Tomorrow, that seductive word, rolls off the tongue with such ease. It becomes our mantra, our go-to excuse for delaying the pursuit of our dreams. We tell ourselves that tomorrow will be different, that we'll have more time, more energy, more motivation. We convince ourselves that we're simply being practical, that we're prioritizing our responsibilities before indulging in our passions. But deep down, we know that tomorrow is often just a code word for never. The truth is, tomorrow is a slippery slope, a never-ending cycle of procrastination that can keep us stuck in a rut for years, even decades. We become so accustomed to delaying our dreams that it becomes our default setting, a comfortable cage of our own making. But each day that passes is a missed opportunity, a chance to learn, grow, and create something meaningful. The longer we wait, the more we risk waking up one day filled with regret for the dreams we never pursued. Trading passion for procrastination, the slow fade of unlived dreams. When we allow fear and procrastination to dictate our actions, we make a silent pact with mediocrity. We trade the vibrant tapestry of our dreams for the dull comfort of the familiar. We convince ourselves that settling is safe, that playing small is the responsible choice. But deep down, a flicker of our true potential still burns. We feel a pang of longing when we witness others pursuing their passions, a whisper of what if that haunts our quiet moments. The tragedy of an unlived life is not the grand failures, but the slow, silent erosion of our dreams. It's the gradual dimming of our inner fire as we allow fear and doubt to extinguish our passion. It's never too late to reclaim our dreams, to dust off those long-forgotten aspirations and breathe new life into them. But the longer we wait, the harder it becomes to break free from the chains of procrastination and embrace the unknown. Imagine yourself years from now, looking back on your life. What will you regret more, the risks you took that didn't pan out, or the dreams you allowed to wither away in the shadows of inaction? The weight of what if can be a heavy burden to carry. It's the nagging voice that reminds us of the paths not taken, the opportunities missed, the potential left unrealized. Regret is a powerful emotion, one that can haunt us for years to come. But it can also be a catalyst for change. It can inspire us to finally take action, to break free from the chains of fear and procrastination and embrace the unknown. The time to act is not someday, it's now. History whispers tales of triumph, but it rarely reveals the messy, uncertain beginnings that lay the foundation for greatness. We marvel at the polished masterpieces, the groundbreaking innovations, the awe-inspiring achievements, forgetting that every extraordinary creation was once a fledgling idea, clumsily taking shape in the hands of a courageous soul. Consider the iconic artists, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who dared to challenge the status quo. Their journeys weren't paved with unwavering confidence and effortless success. They stumbled, they faltered, they faced rejection and setbacks. Their first attempts were often rough around the edges, imperfect reflections of the grand visions they held within. But within those messy beginnings lay the seeds of brilliance. Each misstep, each obstacle overcome, fueled their determination, refined their craft, and propelled them closer to their extraordinary destinies. They understood that the path to greatness is not a linear ascent but a winding road, full of unexpected detours and valuable lessons learned along the way. The beauty of their stories lies not in their flawless execution but in their unwavering commitment to action, their willingness to embrace the unknown, and their unwavering belief in the power of their dreams. Dreams, in their purest form, exist in the ethereal realm of our imaginations. They shimmer and dance, beckoning us with their alluring possibilities. But until we infuse them with the weight of action, they remain intangible, fleeting wisps of what could be. Action is the bridge that connects the world of dreams to the realm of reality. It's the tangible expression of our desires, the physical manifestation of our inner yearnings. When we take action, we breathe life into our dreams, transforming them from passive longings into active pursuits. The act of starting, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, has a profound effect on our psyche. It shifts us from a state of contemplation to a state of creation. It breaks the inertia of procrastination and sets in motion a chain reaction of progress. Every step we take, every action we undertake, narrows the gap between where we are and where we aspire to be. It's in the doing, in the messy, imperfect act of trying, that we discover our true potential and unlock the doors to extraordinary possibilities. From blank pages to bold strokes. The power of starting before you're ready. The allure of being ready is a seductive trap, one that keeps us tethered to the familiar shores of our comfort zones. We convince ourselves that we need more knowledge, more experience, more confidence before we can embark on the journey of pursuing our dreams. But the truth is, there will never be a perfect time to start. There will always be a reason to delay, a justification for waiting just a little longer. The voice of doubt will whisper in our ears, urging us to play it safe, to avoid the risks that come with stepping into the unknown. The key is to embrace the unknown, to step into the arena with courage and a willingness to learn as we go. The beauty of starting before we're ready is that it forces us to adapt, to grow, and to tap into reservoirs of resilience we never knew we possessed. It's in those moments of uncertainty, when we're stretched beyond our perceived limitations, that we discover our true strength and resourcefulness. We learn to embrace the learning curve, to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, and to find joy in the process of becoming. Embracing the learning curve. Finding freedom in imperfect progress. Perfectionism, with its seductive whispers of flawlessness, can be a formidable barrier to action. It tells us that every step we take must be precise, every move calculated, every outcome guaranteed. But this relentless pursuit of an unattainable ideal can leave us feeling paralyzed, afraid to even begin for fear of falling short. The antidote to perfectionism is embracing the learning curve. It's about shifting our focus from the end goal to the journey itself, finding joy in the process of growth and self-discovery. It's about giving ourselves permission to make mistakes, to stumble and fall, knowing that each misstep is an opportunity to learn and improve. When we embrace the learning curve, we free ourselves from the shackles of self-doubt and open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become more resilient, more adaptable, and more courageous in the face of challenges. The beauty of imperfect progress is that it allows us to celebrate the small victories along the way, to acknowledge how far we've come, rather than fixating on how much further we have to go. It's about finding joy in the journey, knowing that every step we take, no matter how small or imperfect, is a step in the right direction. The momentum of movement, how small steps lead to extraordinary journeys. The journey of 1,000 miles, as the ancient proverb reminds us, begins with a single step. The same principle applies to the pursuit of our dreams. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the enormity of our aspirations, to become paralyzed by the perceived distance between where we are and where we want to be. But the key is to break down our goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Each action we take, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, creates momentum, propelling us forward on our journey. As we experience the satisfaction of accomplishing these smaller milestones, our confidence grows, and the once daunting path ahead begins to feel more attainable. The momentum we create through consistent action becomes a powerful force, carrying us closer to our dreams with each passing day. The beauty of this approach is that it allows us to make progress even when we don't feel particularly motivated or inspired. It's about cultivating a habit of action, of showing up consistently, even when it's uncomfortable or challenging. Time flows onward, indifferent to our plans and fears. Every sunrise marks a non-refundable 24-hour investment.
Breaking news.
Procrastination creates the illusion of standing still. Time marches on, leaving our dreams to gather dust. Imagine looking back and regretting the dreams you let wither. The time to act is now, not someday. Today is the only moment we control. Embrace the present to unlock immense power and potential. Courage and commitment bridge aspiration and action. Show up consistently even when faced with doubt. Embrace the messy reality of starting. True beauty and innovation are found in imperfections. Perfectionism is an illusion that stifles action. Embrace good enough to unlock growth and creativity. Celebrate progress, not just the end goal. Each step forward deserves acknowledgement. Consistency transforms dreams into reality. Show up daily, even when motivation wanes. Recall the strength you found in overcoming challenges. Your scars are badges of honor, testaments to your spirit. Life is a journey of growth and evolution. Reflect on how far you've come and celebrate your resilience. Self-doubt, that insidious whisper in the back of our minds, can be a formidable barrier to action. It tells us we're not ready, not good enough, not worthy of pursuing our dreams. It magnifies our perceived flaws, amplifies our fears, and keeps us tethered to the familiar shores of our comfort zones. But here's the liberating truth. Self-doubt often lies. It thrives on our insecurities, our past experiences, and our tendency to focus on what we haven't yet accomplished, rather than celebrating how far we've come. The next time self-doubt rears its ugly head, challenge its validity. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this belief? What have I accomplished in the past that proves I'm capable of achieving this goal? The answers may surprise you. Look for evidence of your capabilities in the everyday moments of your life. It's in the challenges you've overcome, the skills you've mastered, the acts of kindness you've extended to others. It's in the way you navigate difficult conversations, the resilience you display in the face of setbacks, and the unwavering commitment you have to your values. For too long you've allowed fear, doubt, and the illusion of not yet to hold you back from pursuing your dreams. You've waited for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, the unwavering surge of confidence that never seems to arrive. But here's the truth. The perfect time is a myth, a seductive illusion that keeps us trapped in a perpetual state of waiting. The stars will never align perfectly, the planets will never dance to our tune, and life will never offer a guarantee of success. The time for waiting is over. The time for action is now. It's time to step into the fullness of who you are and who you're capable of becoming. It's time to silence the voice of self-doubt and replace it with a resounding declaration of self-belief. You are ready. You are worthy. You are capable of achieving extraordinary things. Trust in the journey, embrace the unknown, and take that first courageous step towards the life you were meant to live. The time for procrastination is over. The time for excuses has expired. The world is waiting, not for your polished perfection, but for the raw, authentic expression of who you are and what you were meant to do. For too long, you've allowed fear to hold you hostage, its grip tightening with each passing moment of hesitation. You've convinced yourself that someday holds the key to your dreams, that when the time is just right, you'll finally be ready to step into your greatness. But someday is a siren song, its melody laced with the poison of regret. It's a seductive whisper that lulls us into a state of complacency, a dangerous illusion that keeps us tethered to the familiar shores of our comfort zones. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time to start. There will always be a reason to delay, a justification for waiting just a little longer. The voice of doubt will whisper in your ear, urging you to play it safe, to avoid the risks that come with stepping into the unknown. For years, you may have searched for a sign, a cosmic nudge from the universe, a flashing neon arrow pointing you toward your destiny. You've waited for permission to pursue your dreams, for someone to tell you that you're good enough, smart enough, talented enough to succeed. But what if you are the sign you've been waiting for? What if the power to create the life you desire resides not in some external force, but within the depths of your own being? The universe doesn't hand out permission slips. It doesn't discriminate between those who are ready and those who are still finding their way. It responds to action, to courage, to the unwavering belief in one's own potential. You are a masterpiece in progress, a work of art still being molded by the experiences of your life. Within you lies a wellspring of untapped potential, a reservoir of creativity, resilience, and the unwavering spirit of a warrior. The world doesn't need more perfection. It needs your unique blend of talents, passions, and imperfections. It needs your voice, your vision, your willingness to show up and make a difference, even when you're not sure of the outcome. It's time to silence the inner critic, to quiet the chorus of doubts that tells you you're not ready, not good enough, not worthy of pursuing your dreams. It's time to step into the arena of your life with courage, with authenticity, and with the unwavering belief that you have something valuable to offer the world. Don't wait for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, or the unwavering surge of confidence that never seems to arrive. Start before you're ready. Start messy, start scared, start with what you have and where you are. The universe will conspire to meet you there, aligning resources, opening doors, and guiding you toward your highest potential. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will be an adventure worth taking. So take a deep breath, summon your courage, and step into the unknown. The world is waiting to be changed by your story.